All right. Morning glory. Man, oh man, we got some today, boy. One of my favorite, if not my favorite YouTubers shed light on this late last night or early this morning. And I hurried up and scurried and made a short about it real quick. That's what, some people really don't understand about YouTube. Like, yeah, we're on here 24/7. Yeah, you see our face 24/7 because the only way to succeed at YouTube is to create, upload. There can't be no days off. You got to be in front of the camera making videos 24/7 if you want your content to get out there, your face to get out there, and in the long run gain subs and good people in your corner. Good people that you could communicate with, reach out to, because I'm not finna be one of them famous YouTubers who just don't talk to no one no more. You know what I mean? I forever reach out, forever conversate. But man, it gets ugly in the YouTube streets whenever this man comes out to shed light on shit. He's called the Gilligan Slayer for a reason. When this man shed lights on a situation, you better pray it ain't your situation he shedding light on, because he finna tear up whoever it is he talking about. So if you got any dirt and become a YouTuber or get in the industry, don't put your shit on YouTube, because my man Milk 74 finna find whatever dirt's on you and let it be known that you suspect. You can't be around. You got some shit hanging over your head that you need to clear up before you ever come around. Matter of fact, you can't clear this up. And even if you do, you ain't finna come around because you had that on your jacket. The Gilligan Slayer himself, the one and only Milk 74, brought something to the streets last night that made me get up immediately and create a short. And it's making me come back again today and make a 12-minute long video, 10-minute long video on a situation. We already know how No Jumper is, how Adam just rides around the city and picks people off the street, pays them nothing to come be his slave. Hey. We got Adam 12 in the building, 8 off 22, Adam 12, riding around picking people off the street to come be his slave at his office, meaning he's hiring anyone. Because this man who popped up on No Jumper payroll, who has just came into this light, is slowly getting pushed back into the dark, man, because the shit that's out here about him, it can't be overlooked. It can't be okayed. We can't keep him around and forget about that shit. No, this is a whole nother level of weird, bruh. Whole nother level of weird. White guava runts is what I'm gonna go with right now. I mean, it's impossible to pick. I got so many different fucking flavors. So many different flavors. Legal state here in New Jersey. We're a legal state, recreationally legal. So everything you see me doing, everything you hear me say is 110% legal. The feds ain't listening. Your door ain't finna get kicked in when you indulge in my videos. Just relax, learn something, and enjoy the conversation. 8 off 12. Got another one. He done ruined another individual's life on account of bringing him into the limelight. The dumb thinking he was someone, overstepping boundaries and coming at good, innocent people. And look how quick that same energy came right back to you. Look how quick that energy came right back to you, Lush. You want to put Flacco out there and make up all this shit, try to make him look like he's out here doing something wrong, or his come up was wrong, or however the fuck y'all are trying to portray that man to be wrong. It was so out of line and so false on your guys' point that look how fast your karma came back, boy. And he knew his karma was finna come because he was on that exact podcast the next day when everything unfolded, when Flacco called Lush's punk ass out and Lush turned it down. That he had already knew that his ass was grass that morning. And that everybody in the world and in the YouTube streets was going to be on his ass and digging. Because he kept saying, oh, everything I've ever done is out there on YouTube. Some good, some bad. But it's out there. I'm not proud of it, but it's out there. So he knew niggas were going to start digging on his ass because he out here fucking with Flacco. Someone that don't bother no one. Someone who don't live that life. Lush is supposed to be from 5150. Motherfucking Mexican gang. Ain't it funny that when white boys get hemmed up in the streets or need some help or they're about to get ran down on, they quick turn to, oh, I'm Mexican, I ain't white. I'm Mexican, I ain't white. Nah, you Caucasian, you white. 5150, Mexican boy. Boy, you better stop it, Lush. This man, Lush, went as far as trying to call Flacco out on whatever it is they was trying to do that day on that podcast with him, Suspect, and Gina. Lush, Suspect, and Gina trying to find any type of information to make Flacco look bad. For what reason? He ain't getting fired. He ain't going nowhere. There ain't nothing that y'all can find on him that's going to get him fired. And is that really what y'all is even on? Like, but even still, you got to be careful what energy you put out because karma is real, good and bad karma. And it'll come back tenfold. And that's exactly what happened here. Because Lush went as far as trying to make Flacco look like this horrible individual. Just for a couple days later, the streets, the YouTube streets, to get their get back on that goofy smoker Lush. Smokers don't get no respect from where I come from where most of the real niggas in Cali come from. Smokers don't get respect. That's number one. Smokers don't get respect. That's number one. Number two, we don't condone bullying, bruh. You know Flacco ain't about that. You're trying so damn hard to find something wrong with this man and his come up. For what? Is you really that much of a hating folk that you gotta do all that weird shit? Is he getting paid more than you? Is he Adam's favorite over you? Like, why was you trying so hard to ruin this man? But as you can see, it failed. But what didn't fail is your karma. Or get back to you, right? Because we did the digging, and this weirdo didn't only take the stand, but he also watched sexual harassment acts go on. Not one, not two, not three, not four, but 5 times in a row. 5 times throughout a day. Every day of the week, this shit's going on. He's watching this girl, the same girl, get her titties grabbed, getting her punani grabbed, getting her butt smacked. Her head's getting grabbed and moved into motion as if she's giving oral sex. And this boy Lush is sitting there watching it all. He took the stand after they turned in the boss, like they all rattled on the boss for sexual harassment. And Lush took the stand to say what it is he's been seeing and all that. He had the audacity to say the reason why he ain't do nothing to the man, whoop on him, or let somebody know this girl's in trouble, stick up for her. Whoop his ass, essentially. Because what would you do if you seen a man groping on a woman at work? I wait for stuff like that. I got so much anger built up into me that I wait to find a situation that I'll be in the right after I whoop your ass. Like watching a man seeing a man hit a woman. Oh yeah, this is my out to get my anger out and whoop on somebody without getting in trouble. So it's like I look for situations like that. So Lush, you would have been whooped on, boy, with that Flacco situation. I would have been ran in your shit, trying so hard to ruin that man for what? Because you ain't on his status. You ain't up there with him. Flacco, shouts out to Flacco, man. Keep doing your thing, bro. You got a big fan base. Lush, don't nobody fuck with you. Smokers don't get respect on top of this story. This nigga watched the girl at work get sexually harassed. And the reason he ain't whoop on the boss, his boss that was sexually harassing her, the reason he ain't whoop on him or step in and stick up for her is because he didn't want to lose his job. Also, he didn't want to make the situation more awkward at hand. This is what this fucking goofball is sitting on the stand saying. Yeah, I didn't react and help her because I didn't want to lose my job. Or I didn't want her to feel any more awkward than she already did. What? We're past the awkward stage, dickhead. I'm being touched and fondled and fucked with. And there's motherfucking people sitting there watching it. Not doing shit, not sticking up for me. But yet they walk around the office chanting and I can only imagine Lush probably been popping that he tough and that he a gang member his whole life. Even when he was brown skinny, hitting the glass dick. So it's like he had everybody faked out from the rip. He been lying from jump. So he took the stand. He didn't beat on the dude that was sexually harassing a girl that he watched. He took the stand, right? He's supposed to be 151. He claims he's Mexican after, it's already been stated that you're white. He's trying to save so much face now, right? The worst part about all this is, like, he would sit there and watch this girl get sexually harassed, this and that. The boss turned it around on him. Now, Lush may be, he might swing that way. He might be into that weird shit. But whatever was going on back then, I don't think drugs could really, I mean, I know drugs could do this to your brain, but how could you allow this to happen? Like, how could you go through with this? His boss, right? When he was done sexually harassing the girls and was tired of them, he went on to Lush. He wanted some man booty, and Lush was all for it. So they conspired this little weird-ass fantasy to have Lush put on a shock dog collar, right? And the boss walked Lush with the shock collar on his neck, with Lush on all fours, walked into the bathroom, made him sit like a dog, Lush, with the shock collar on, and his boss sat down in the stall and made Lush watch him take a shit. What you do, play in the poop? Did you eat it? Did he shock you if you didn't eat it? What the fuck was going on that was the situation at hand, you little fucking weirdo? Lush One has got to be canceled. We need that man off of No Jumper. He tried to ruin a good man in Flacco just for all his dirt to now be put out there. And if we oversee this and allow this to get by, then there's something wrong with us. Lush One should definitely be canceled. He shouldn't have no motherfucking fan base. Shouldn't nobody fuck with that weirdo. Lush One, smokers don't give respect. People who take the stand don't get respect. Definitely little boys who watch women get sexually assaulted and do nothing don't get respect. And definitely niggas that partake in weirdo homophobic activities as such, putting on shock collars and getting walked to the damn bathroom, watching another man take a poop. Like, what the fuck? Like, I get sick just saying it. Cancel this man, Lush One. No Jumper hires anybody. Adam 12. Use a crumb, dog. We knew it. We knew what your MO is for content. The only reason why you got that new office is because of the bullshit content you put out. You take advantage of everybody in the industry and the craft and the culture in order to turn a profit. And when people would say that, I'd be like, man, what is they talking about? The more I watch, the more I learn, the more I understand, bro. They are so right. You are Adam 12, 8 off 22. Fuck No Jumper. Cancel Lush. Milk 74. Shout out to the guy. Gang. Who? Gang.